One comes back here for Hidalgo. And a little ball over the top. Chicho Arango, the flag says down for now. Arango goes for goal. Bürki with the save. Second opportunity to swipe. And now the flag does go up.
See early on is trying to get Chicho Arango in behind that back line. Pablo Ruiz has the vision, has the quality to pick up the pass, and Arango does well to get the strike off. Roman Bürki in goal. Massive save, although it is called back.
The pace of Gomez out wide. Pablo Ruiz, the one closest to him. Gomez going to go himself. He's in behind. And a big save. Roman Bürki.
I love his confidence here. Taking on two defenders. He recognizes he has a pace on Nielsen. He just gets inside of him. It's on his weaker left foot. Forces a save there out of Roman Bürki.
2 goals in that match. Leuven had the late tying goal for St. Louis City. You'd think neither coach was compelled to show too much in that game, knowing they'd meet so early in the regular season. O'Toole gets a hand to this, looking for the equalizer, New York City. Bürki will make the save.
It's brilliant from Bürki. Absolutely brilliant. And there's question marks whether it could have been an offside or not, but Bürki through here. When this header's won, he is onside. Just see Bürki, brave, comes out straight off his line, just assessing the danger, just being ready when that ball's headed down really well from O'Toole. It's a painful one.
Slowly getting back to his feet is Hannes Wolf. Across, Thiago Martins. Out wide, Ilinic. Mitja Ilinic, service off the left foot from the far post. That's headed across, handled by Bürki.
Delgado, very advanced pace. Look at that pace from the Ghanaian winger. 2 inside the area. Fagundes at the far post. Fagundes, big save! Roman Bürki denies him.
That first touch, just elude all the defenders, but then he picks his head up and he sees the run of Diego Fagundes. And what I love about Fagundes' run, he doesn't just wait wide. No, he's making that near post run, and what a save. What a save from Roman Bürki to get down low.
Give away of his own, Ricky Pooch. I did say he was quiet, he's come to life. Paintil, Joveljic wants it further forward. Paintil holds on to it, goes for goal. That one might have been pulled back as well anyway, because Joveljic was in an offside position and in the line of the shot.
Him into space. He always had his head up. Now Paintil just slowed it down a little bit too much, and the better option is maybe to pick the pass there. You know, one of the things he pointed out is that maybe there's a little bit more space at times for players here in this league, and that's why we're seeing, again...
he's got a little bit more space. He's got 2 inside the area. Paintil, Joveljic making a really good run. Joveljic, what a save! Oh, top class from Bürki, one-handed, denying Joveljic another goal. Here's that ball over the top. Paintil.
But just take a look at St. Louis. I mean, they're all...
Joveljic, Fagundes, clever ball, Pooch. He got Paintil out wide, instead he goes for Joveljic, in behind on his left foot, another stunning save from Bürki.
Where do we start? I mean, you take a look at this last chance from Joveljic, and St. Louis have just been really scattered defensively, leaving themselves way too exposed openly. Joseph Paintil in the second half. This is where there was a call for a penalty kick on Josh Yarrow as Joveljic.
Brugman. Oh, what a header, Bürki! Again, a stunning save! How on earth has he denied Cáceres? Cáceres goes back and absolutely hammers the post with his foot.
You just watch Cáceres, sit on your screen. I mean, gets good contact. Looks like it's going in the corner. This is a great angle here. Roman Bürki is close enough to his body, but I'm looking at that man in goal for St. Louis as the man of the match.
Don't go anywhere yet, by the way. We have 8 minimum additional minutes here. Paintil. Peck trying to make the run in behind. Peck gets there, goes near post. Bürki again with the save. Right on cue. You're man of the match.
What I love so much is that sometimes when you come in and you have the expectation, and that's what we're getting from the likes of Paintil, the expectation of Peck to come in and have an...
Yarrow, 29 years of age from Kumasi, Ghana. Came up to the Right to Dream Academy in Ghana. Stroud whips us in for Benteke, and what a save from Bürki, but it's poked in. And the immediate response from DC United. And it's Ted Kudi Pietro who responds emphatically. Just looped over the top. Awkward here. Nielsen made a mess of it. It's Christian Benteke fending off Yarrow. Bürki makes the save. Still Benteke. Now it's Jared Stroud, and he got it all wrong in the end. They're going to need more of this from Roman Bürki.
And just a misplay right here by Nielsen. He goes for almost the same bike we saw him score a goal on, but instead he's trying to defend because he knows he's got Benteke on his back, just pressing, forcing the issue. Bürki.
Natum did for this center back war, Marcelo Silva and company.
Lovely from Anelli. Crooks. And Roman Bürki certainly thought that was headed goal bound. He gave it a sniff.
Takes that first touch, left foot. It's not over the line, but it's over the crossbar. Good inside out. Crooks, less preferred left foot, gets underneath it.
Wonderful Saturday in MLS. We have shifted our focus from the Atlantic to the mountain, out here to the west. Is there a hat trick for Chicho? Massive save, Bürki, Luna! Gotta be better.
Matt, look at this ball. First time over the top and carries in the altitude. In behind Tim Parker. Chicho takes it off the skip. Good save from Bürki.
And it is Fraser now bringing it forward, and he's trying to slide in answer behind Yarrow. He's given him a touch, and Bürki's had to make the save there. Well, that was set up for Answer to hit it by a sloppy touch from Josh Yarrow.
Yarrow, he makes a mess of this as the ball comes across. He's in two minds what to do with it, and puts a touch right into the path of Answer, who really should be put in either side of Bürki. It's a strong save from Bürki. It's one for his level, his standard, he should be making an answer, you would say.
What can Dallas do here? Seeley hits it, and it's a good save from Bürki. Away to his left-hand side. Decent height for him, but a good strike all the same from Seeley.
Just watch, as soon as this ball is traveling, Seeley, it's decent contact, it's got bend on it, but Bürki's there. Shuffles across.
Contributes to the numbers of goals conceded. Answer slides it in. This is legit, and there's the save from Bürki. Quite brilliant from the switch stopper.
See Dallas for the first time in this second half. They get bodies up the pitch. Junko wins the first one, and then it's quick passing action from there. Nice little slip pass and run from the Jet, who releases from midfield. Good first touch. It's tight. Quickly gets
Omar Gonzalez up there. Answer there. Ibiaga's right up there in the 6-yard box, as well as in it goes, and the header produces another great save from Bürki. Down low to his right-hand side.
Because it's low, it's at an awkward area. For him to get down and keep a strong hand to it, there's enough power on it. It's Fraser, it's a good head.
Chapman checked his watch. The hero tonight is Thomas Totland. St. Louis City at the very end, stealing a point to take 250 miles back across Missouri. 3-3, the final in a thrilling derby match.
At the near post, coming back to help out defensively. They'll circle it back around for the Nigerian alley-oop. 3 goals on the season so far. Cutting in onto his right foot, lets it fly. One hop into the gloves of Bürki. So here's Bassi once again. Second corner of the night for Houston. Lofted in. Scrambled inside the area, and in the end, it's easily into the gloves. Just outside the 18. Now Bassi. Bassi lining it up in front. Through for Herrera. But Bürki will bounce on it. I don't know, the offside flag might have come into play. Alley-oop. Much more central than we've seen him so far tonight. Now popped out wide here for Bassi. Tate Schmidt tried to hit it first time toward the back post, but Bürki.
If everybody's standing in that line, kind of recycling, neutralizes that danger.
Schmidt looking for the long throw into the 18. Bürki to punch it clear.
It's a great recovery run from Mikhail. A lot of pace there.
Now the long diagonal ball here for Schmidt back inside. And the first time hit from Sviatchenko. Probably outside of MLS, I would assume. Coming off a huge season in 2023. Long distance, one hop into the gloves of Bürki. Elected not to pull the trigger. Arturo, wide, Aliou. He did pull the trigger. Second chance. A long one, a big save from Bürki. Save of the night from the 33-year-old Swiss keeper.
You see how far back St. Louis are, that knockdown comes right to Steris. Phenomenally struck with pace, and Bürki reacts so well to redirect that one over the bar. I mean, that's hit.
World-class save right there.
Look at this angle here, just quickly.
Could he provide that same spark or fireworks, if you will, tonight? Up for Fernanda, knocked down. Bossy, first time, but right at Bürki.
More direct and skip through some of those dangers that St. Louis were baiting you on.
A spot, Brian Gutierrez decides to let fly from distance, and that's going to force Roman Bürki into his first save, albeit a comfortable one of the evening.
Already, though, I like that confidence from Gutierrez. I mean, how many times have we talked about a little confusion there?
And now St. Louis on the other end. Chris Brady off of his line, and St. Louis have drawn first blood in this Midwest melee. Here is Kuipers, a couple of step overs, working on Hebert.
But for the Chicago Fire,
it's Kellen Acosta pulling the trigger from around 20 yards out. Another comfortable save for Bürki. Thomas Ostrak yet again, who Bradley Carnell calls one of the most technical players in Major League Soccer. Barlow might have got on the end of that one, and Bürki had to parry it away.
Really good ball in, just testing the back line to get on the wrong side of it. Look at Barlow with the header, doesn't catch it cleanly.
Oliveira looking for the return. Bouanga inviting. Good hands from the goalkeeper. Bounced up just before he made contact, Bürki, but he held on. Campos back for Bogus. Opens up for Bogus. He's quiet now. Well, what a hit. Super save from Bürki. But lovely approach play down that left-hand side from LAFC.
Whether he attacks space, Mateusz Bogusz. That first touch, though, to create the angle for himself, gets it on his favorite right foot.
Here comes the set piece for Cincinnati. Swinging punch, and he didn't get it cleanly, Bürki, and that leads to a rebound shot by Halsey. In by Acosta. Hagelin heads it toward goal, and a diving save by Bürki. What an unbelievable fingertip save it was.
There are certain points in time for Bürki that it's really hard to figure out how he's able to make these incredible saves. His entire momentum coming to the left-hand side. Watch his feet as he shifts. And he's anticipating Dado Val.
Kelsey's a big aerial presence. He nods the header right to Orejano, and now forward to Acosta. Back to Orejano! And a diving save by Bürki to his right-hand side.
Does he not let this continue over the right side of his body to tuck it home? What a ball by Lucho Acosta. Again, give credit to cut it back, but if you just let this come out on the right boot, come across your body, use your momentum.
Right in front of the Bailey. Acosta. Toward the back post it goes. Where's a collision? Acosta plays it forward to Santos. Santos cutting it back. Kelsey, and another save by Bürki, who is literally single-handedly keeping.
He's got such an impressive profile, Kevin Kelsey. He's tall. He has the ability to go win balls up through the air, but his lower body, that physical strength to keep Joachim Nielsen at bay. Again, I talked on the other side how Celentano is cheating one way. Look at the body positioning of Bürki. Just a quick little jump to the left and then recognizes all the pace that's behind.
Space for Acosta up the left-hand side, running at Parker. Through the legs of one man it goes, and here it falls to Orejano. Another save by Bürki.
We will play our strongest 11 in this game. Matias Rojas from distance, and Roman Bürki makes the save. We'll try to do what Atlanta did and really put the pressure on Inter Miami. Big switch from Messi, finds Jordi Alba. That takes a deflection. Taylor trying to flick it on. Bürki will collect.
Up the field. Here you're seeing Messi switch the point of attack, and Alba just in a great spot. Great first touch preparation, then a little bit of a...
Rojas, Busquets. Jordi Alba unable to get there, but it makes its way to Taylor, the intended recipient anyway. Oh, Totland thought he took it away. Alba comes away with it. Into Messi! Oh,
what a save!
This time Bürki makes the save. Last year's goalkeeper of the year, keeping it level in Miami.
And how many times have you seen that look from Lionel Messi? On one hand in his entire career, has he thought that ball's in the back of the net, except for strong right hand from Roman Bürki. That's coming across the momentum, across the grain. Messi in about 20. How many times have you seen that look from Lionel Messi? On one hand in his entire career, has he thought that ball's in the back of the net, except for strong right hand from Roman Bürki. That's coming across the momentum, across the grain. Messi, especially Leuven's making his first. I think Durkin's got to be a little bit more practical with his timing of his runs going forward.
He doesn't have the legs to keep up with Messi. Now where this is Kramaski! Oh, Bürki got a touch. What a save to keep it 3-2.
This is a foul. You run into the back of Tim Parker. The whistle has to be blown. Good on Bürki coming up with a save on Kramaski.
Gressel, Campana, Jordi Alba, one touch to Messi. Driving forward. Suarez just left it for Messi and Gressel. Back to Messi, turning with his right. It took a deflection and Bürki will catch. To take it off Thoresen.
Yeah, Thoresen's lost possession though 3 or 4 times since coming into the game.
Now Messi turns into a dangerous spot, clipping it over. Weigand, Marcelo Weigand. Oh my goodness! Bürki again keeping St. Louis level in this match.
Yeah, 16 months. How many times Roman Bürki saves St. Louis City's behind? This is a ridiculous save in the dire moments.
Thoresen just poking it on Sailor.
But again, why are you poking it? Just put your laces through it.
Is this the last chance for Miami? Weigand, Suarez! Header, Bürki will save.
Big climb from Nielsen. And look at this Portland break. Vergasa slips into Anthony. Look at Rodriguez arriving from the left-hand side. Great chance for the Timbers. Good save, Bürki. All action. First 3 minutes in St. Louis.
Timbers quickly going the other way. Anthony in the good position, puts it slightly too wide. Rodriguez still trying to dig it out. He's trying to go across Bürki, but man in form like Bürki. For me, best keeper in the league. That's easy for him. And he parries it away nicely, Tony.
For Portland. Moreno. Square to Evander. Dangerous because he can line this up. It's deflected and just wide of the target. Maybe a little touch there from Bürki as well.
Moreno just tipping inside to support, but as Evander gets on this ball, he's just looking to find a little bit of space. It takes this deflection. That is some save.
It's Moreno. He's got Anthony wide. Laid back for Mosquera. That's quick feet, nice feet. To feed Moreno again. Overlap from Anthony. Lines up the shot, come cross. Bürki beats it away.
Portland's just continuing to get numbers closer to the box.
Here's Marco Farfan. Good ball in towards Arriola, brings it down off of his chest. Arriola bumped from behind, and it's a penalty. Joachim Nielsen is the guilty party, and he's going to get a yellow as well. VAR will take a look at it. Delgado, first time pass for Arriola. Roman Bürki is going to stay home. Foot race between Parker and Arriola. Arriola wins that battle. It's Paul Arriola, and Roman Bürki somehow got a piece of it and denies the Dallas skipper.
Messing around, a great ball over the top by Patrick Delgado. And you see Tim Parker just get on his horse there and a nice little clever touch inside. I'm not sure if he would have played the ground to Musa if it would have found him, if it would have struck somebody on the way through. But Roman Bürki with an
Arriola. Great ball for Ferreira. He wants it. And an excellent strike is smothered in the end by Roman Bürki. If that was anywhere else, it probably has eyes for goal.
Find him. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy. He takes it off the...
Omir Fernandez. Cabral. It is now 18. They were 17, obviously. They boast the 4th best attack in MLS. Here's a chance for Omir Fernandez to double the lead. At full stretch. Roman Bürki makes the save.
Fans here at City Park, a turnover here. This is exactly what Chris Armas and his side want to do. They want to turn you over in there, attacking third, and get off to the races. Romeo Fernandez elects to go against the grain near post. Roman Bürki, ladies and gentlemen, is your 2023 goalkeeper of the year for plays just like that.
The corners will be predominantly his tonight as well. The signal by Lennon gets some air under this. This ball softly headed into the waiting arms of Roman Bürki. He was subbed on for the final 25 minutes as well in that game on Wednesday night. Tiare, and a shot rolls harmlessly into the arms of Bürki. The offside flag did go up off the release of the shot by Rios. Headed away by Parker, but right to Rios. Plays centrally. Long-range shot, save made. That was off the foot of Xande Silva. Stopped by Bürki. Here's Wiley. Works the ball in. Parker to clear it away.
From coming up, you see Rios, and then he plays it in. And because you've got a player like TRA threatening to get in behind, you've got Silva dropping off, the defense don't want to go up. So that enables Silva then to have that time and space. And it's a good strike. A good save as well.
I'll circle back to the important number we gave you at the start of tonight's match as Atlanta goes long. 20 goals conceded in the second half this season by the St. Louis side. Rios, strong shot, but directly to Bürki. No time like the present, right? Atlanta hasn't scored off a corner kick this year. This is game number 19 for them. Long range, there's Bürki reaching up high, using that 6'2" frame to deny. Rob Valentino's used 2 substitutions, 1 substitution window to this point. Good turn by Silva, able to lay this off. This is Rios, stop made by Bürki, who poked it over.
What a save it is from Bürki. Commit himself, he does exactly this to Silva. He gets too tight. Silva then just takes one touch and he's out of the way. He plays in the ball to Rios, and that's just such an instinctive save by Bürki. Parker does everything he can to get over there.
This is Rios trying to get the game level for Atlanta United. Daniel Rios, saved by Bürki. The rebound, though, put home. Rios fixed it. We're tied at 1. Here's Guzan. Maybe one last chance for each side. Falls here, Muyamba. McCarty plays ahead. Brennan trying to navigate his way around. Brennan with a shot, save made by Bürki. Foul was called before the shot was released.
Well, he came on at halftime and had to leave really early after getting a head injury.
Right ball, charging towards the area. Levante Johnson, stopped by Lundt. First test of the night for Ben Lundt, and he gets a hand on the Levante Johnson offering, and it stays 2-0.
By the USL goalkeeper, who's come in and played now in his 5th game for St. Louis City in MLS, and he uses all of that 6'6" frame as he stretches to his right. Look at the reach he's got as well.
Nice shuffle there by Raposo to get that crossaway. Didn't work out. Now he's going to get a chance. The far side of the box headed, but right into the arms of Ben Lundt. St. Louis is 25th in MLS in allowing set-piece goals. They've allowed 10 on the year. Here's the offering from Gauld. To the corner, off the woodwork, another chance. Blocked in front, what a goal line stop that was. It was Jake Nerwinski saving the day. Vancouver still another one headed towards goal by Javain Brown. Mayhem inside the 6-yard box. Ovalina sends that towards goal. Lundt.
All-time leader in assists in Major League Soccer. St. Louis guy himself. Here's a ball through for Preston Judd. Judd trying to carry it forward, past some recovering defense on his left foot, and a one-handed save by Bürki to put it up over the bar.
Comes back to get onside. You can see as this he loses this header as he's now offside. He comes back a little bit, opens his body up, uses his body here to get in and send Ewell off balance. But again, Bürki
drops it to Vines. Colorado sustained the pressure. Lovely ball, Rosenberry on the underlap, pulls it across. It stings the gloves of Lundt. You can mark anybody off the park. Rosenberry, it's on. Cabral takes a deflection. Lundt able to scramble, make a hold of it. Back at the other end we go. Klein, Navajo in trouble, and it's Navajo! What a save from Lundt! He's frustrated. He's coming closer and closer.
Well, he does a good job right here, skinning the last defender. Hits that ball low to the far.
As they line it up. That one belted into the far post. Edwards across, and Lundt using his towering frame to get his hands wrapped around the ball.
You can see the expected goals there still heavily in favor of Vancouver with their...
Here's Brian White, and he's denied at the near post by Roman Bürki. It sat up nicely for the New Jersey native.
It's out that shot so quickly. Again, it's a huge ball over the top. That vertical threat that St. Louis City said they need to account for. A beautiful first touch. Takes it off the hop, goes for the near post, and what a save.
Here's Sebastian Berhalter. Now Ryan Gauld. Look out. Comfortable in the end for Roman Bürki. Laborda. Oh, that's a teasing ball. Pico is there. Saved. Follow up from Brian White is in. White hot. This kid has been unreal as of late. And it's 2-1 to Vancouver. Crunching challenge in the middle of the field. White able to win it. Here's Gauld again.
Raposo making that run.
Into the path of Fafa Pico. He might be in. Big save from Roman Bürki. Perhaps those transfers that we talked about will provide them with a spark to make a late season run. As Vancouver are looking for a fifth. Schaffer on one defender. And Roman Bürki able to collect, as that will most likely be one of the last actions of the night.
Trying to get around Alex Roldan.
Great skill.
Ebert. Advantage played. Vargas. Center of the field. Vargas. He is cooking.
And the build-up as the deflection comes in, and is it going in? Oh, that had eyes. Wow. What a huge save. Massive save for...
Reed, Baker, Whiting, sheds Totland. Plays this one through for Jordan Morris. Morris for Rui Diaz! Second go! Two amazing saves for Roman Bürki. Add them to the list.
Well, Seattle Sounders going for the jugular, looking for the game-killing third goal. Jordan Morris, as he turns the channel, it's the outside of the right foot. Initial
new opportunities, and one of the criticisms as Rusnak hits it to Jordan Morris. There he goes again, right on cube, lifts his head over, picks it towards, and there is Bürki with a kneecap save.
The ball in is perfectly weighted for Albert Rusnak. Nobody can stay with the pace. And then he elects to go with the...
If they are as healthy as they are right now, which is a big if. Rusnak, right to Bürki.
It's going to be a heck of a game against LAFC this weekend.
He cuts in centrally, and he's got his buddy Johnny Russell all alone up the right-hand side. Russell driving toward the penalty area, cutting to his right foot, parried away by Bürki. Leibold with the rebound shot, and he bangs it off the crossbar. Bürki might have gotten a touch to that. If he did, it was a tremendous save from Sporting KC.
Yeah, it's the big switch. Johnny Russell loves to be on that inverted left foot, inside, outside, looking to get a shot off. Goes with less preferred right foot. Good parry back through traffic. Leibold, I'm almost positive he gets a touch. Watch him open up his hips. And much like we saw, I'm almost positive he gets a touch. Watch him open up his hips. And much like we saw,
Bürki's already made a couple of big saves for St. Louis. In by Russell. Castellanos puts the header down the right end of the belly of Bürki.
Yeah, and I think he was offside. He's just going to allow it to be played. When that ball's played, you can see. But watch Shallowy. Shallowy was completely unmarked, and he was ghosting in.
Here's a ball in for Shallowy. With a nice turn of the penalty area. He gets past one defender. Shallowy tries to go over the top of Bürki. Did he swat that one over the bar? He did. Bürki has made another big save here for St. Louis.
An incredible performer since joining St. Louis in Major League Soccer. This ball clipped in the long legs of Shallowy. Pivot, turn, push through. That little dink creates space. I mean, it's Roman Bürki. It's got to be something special.
And Tommy instead is going to try to clip it in for Castellanos. He drops it down. Radoja! And another diving save by Bürki.
From Radoja. Watch him stop. Right there, go. And that little bit of a hitch is just enough for Akil Watts to...
And Copa America during the summer. So still yet to record his first MLS shutout. Evander from distance, and that's easy for Bürki in the end as he shuffles to his left.
I like that turn early on. That's a way to get the crowd into some of the back of the leg of Moreno, but you can see now Portland Timbers, this is where they can thrive. They can try to force you to play through everything and win that ball back.
Moreno right at Bürki. Secondary service intended for Araujo. Here is Evander one more time. Entry pass for Mosquera. Big save from Bürki. Is there a second bite of the cherry? Moreno will send it in. As Rodriguez comes central here and has that shot deflected out wide to Mosquera. Secondary service onto the feet of Mora. In front for Evander, and a massive save from Bürki.
Because they have so many threats on the field. You see the ball, the quality, the control, but the layoff to put them in a...
Evander will serve the set piece out in front, and fingertip save from Bürki that will lead to the second corner of half number 2 for Portland.
Block it all off, but you can see at times St. Louis are going to continue to press higher up the field.
Quick throw, sparks the attack. In front, Mora! He's denied by Bürki. And that's why the Swiss keeper is a 2-time MLS All-Star.
For this club, I mean, look how quickly they attack. Reed actually does well to get back. I do think they found some success.
Moreno spinning onto his left foot will leave it for Evander. Back onto his right, and Evander right out in front, and it's pulled back. The spill by Bürki, and it allows Ayala, excuse me. Either way, a spill and an error there from Roman Bürki on the save, and we're back to a one-goal game. It's Felipe Mora with the brace on the night.
We've also seen him make 2 huge errors, and as I just mentioned, when they speed up their attack, they are so difficult to stop. St. Louis City have to make decisions. Who steps, who stays. They create space for themselves, and that ball has just enough bend on it. Bürki unable to gobble that one up in a clean way, and that rebound falls right to the feet of Felipe Mora, your star striker who's in fantastic form.
Pencil, and now Peck. And it's square for Brugman to hit it, and a save from Bürki.
We start to think about a Joveljic should just be sniffing around, but as it comes back to Brugman.
Pencil. And deflected, and Bürki had to watch that very carefully. Ultimately, he tips it over the top, and LA have their first corner.
Stands out so much about Bürki, his footwork. Those little steps just to get himself back. Been able to get the noses in front without being at their best.
Nowinski's block. Sets up for Nelson again, though, and that's Peck. And Bürki down behind him.
As he's coming inside the pitch to try and create goal-scoring opportunities. You can see at the last second, Horney realizes that.
Goal on his debut last week for the LA Galaxy. They like one now as we head toward the final quarter of an hour. It's Royce, and it's his old teammate Bürki, who's right behind it to make the save.
Left back got away with one.
Here's the corner from the right in the last minute of normal time, and it was off the head of Joveljic, but on the bounce straight through to Bürki.
I don't know if he visualized a goal, but he has scored the 5th goal in his career, and a big one in his return to his former home. Now it's Peyton Miller. Easy for Bürki. Heel trailing. Vrioni running at Hebert. Vrioni cutting onto his left. Big block from Hebert. Only as far as Langoni from distance. Spilled by Bürki, and he gets back on it.
Yeah, but you love what you see from Langoni, don't you?
Yeah.
Of Vrioni. Everything about this is good. But why am I talking about Langoni? Everything is about the goal. Going forward, goals, assists, impacting the final third.
Dotson back in. Balls for Pereira. Yeboah open at the back stick, punched away by Bürki. Leuven was trying to switch the point of attack, but did it rather slowly. Now it's Yeboah. Parried away, follow-up from Longwane, 1-1. 3 goals in 2 games for Boggy Longwane. And off the turnover from St. Louis City, Minnesota United draw level.
Well, rightfully so. Bürki gets this goal because he was the one who put the pressure on to force the turnover in the first place. In the wide area to be available for Yeboah. Look right there, pressure on Leuven. Forces the turnover, falls kindly to Yeboah, and he's looking for the run. On one, he's trying to find the right place to make that run to be available, so Yeboah takes the shot because the pressure drops off of him as Bürki continues the run. And he gets the rebound as Bürki's not able to make that save cleanly. Parries it off to the side, and it's a tap in for Longwane. Minnesota United levels it.
Well, it was Longwane who simply made the run forward to try to create space for Yeboah. And then, as it always seems to be, or at least a lot of the times, the player who made the selfless run ends up being the beneficiary. Banana, Longwane, Robin Lund, big save from Bürki.
Lund, you can see him pick his head up. He thinks this is just going to be a pass in the corner. Yeboah whiffs on it. He's just
looking for Longwane. Dotson on the turn, that takes a deflection. Yeboah on the follow-up. And Bürki another save.
What a ball by Pereira, though, to find that pocket of space. So Sonny Dotson just plants himself in there. Another big-time save right there. That little chop pass just beats two players. You see Joao Klaus dropping in to help defend. But Asani does well to put himself in a spot where he can still find it. Ball foul.
Feeling like they need to win 5 out of their last 6. Very much including tonight against a Minnesota team who they're chasing. And this is sent over the top for Yeboah, who goes for goal immediately off the first time. And it's parried away convincingly this time by Roman Bürki. Dotson. Oluwaseyi. And Bürki makes the save at the near post, and it will be a corner.
Was making a run to the back post, but couldn't get on the other side of Rasmus Alm, so he just decides to take it himself. 1v1.
Rasmus Alm trying to just flick it over the head of Tapius and get the return.
Do you think he was going for it?
Sangbin. Trap. Harvey on the first time. Straight to Roman Bürki.
Great position to make it 4. Give away in the middle. Chikaris has Espinosa to his right. There's the layoff. Now the cutback. Pass to Chikaris. Lopez, stop! Rebound is there, and Lopez couldn't reach back for it on the spot.
Now here's the opportunity for Lopez as it's played wide. And as always, a good cutback there from Espinosa. And from 12 or 13 yards out, it's Lopez, left-footed, drives it along the ground.
Espinosa from the corner. Kept alive accidentally by Totland, and now a swinging kick there by Rodriguez, but didn't get anything on it. Wonderful ball from Lopez, who was running away from the channel, but still gets it over. Now fed inside. Ewell tries a back heel to get it to Espinosa! Bürki in the right place.
As it comes to Espinosa, Jackson Ewell with a bit of trickery there, and he just kind of bundles his way through and nicely lays it off with the outside of the left foot into the path there of Espinosa.
Thompson does well to keep the ball alive here for San Jose. Flicked in by Marie. Chikaris has to cut it back. It's off of Reed. Now the ball in. Bürki's down and cleared by Hebert.
Oh, here's that chance that comes whipped in by Ewell.
Zoran Basong now Leibold picks out a Frifa. A Frifa shot is saved by Roman Bürki. Leibold, Vargas running at Totland, gets around him, going to get the cross away. Oh no, spilled by Bürki. A Frifa couldn't take advantage. Davis now whips it to the back post. A Frifa settles. Bürki pounces.
Ooh, that was studs up into him, and Bürki's going to have words with him. But I'll tell you right now,
he has said we've never had the funds, we've never had the budget that we will have this offseason. Agata is through, tries to cut it back on Kessler, pokes it away only as far as Vargas. Vargas! Saved by Bürki, it was struck well.
Does a real good job of getting Klaus into a bad spot. This is that attack earlier. If the touch from Agata is cleaner, and it looks like Peter Vermees is going to bring on the 3. Polito, Russell, and Shalloway.
This corner taken punched away only as far as a free fall. It's low. It's a mess in there, and it's cleared away. Gio Gonzalez Jr. is going to let them continue. Shelton, Shalloway, Davis, this is good. Shalloway, it's blocked. It's Russell, it's saved. Somehow Russell couldn't put that in.
Is it clear and obvious that Totland fouls him in that moment? Check complete, game over.
Didn't travel to LA. Interesting chance for LAFC from distance. Lundt descended at the corner kick. Another chance by Denis Bouanga.
Goalkeeper, you're not playing much. The first one or the second one that actually you have to intervene is very important for your confidence. Great save.
Well, they want to continue this streak.
That's what they want, of course.
Bouanga going inside. Nice back heel. Bouanga! Slam inside. Great save by Ben Lundt. Another corner for LAFC.
Wow. Footwork, skills. 2 against 1. That's not a problem for Denis Bouanga. He cuts to the left foot right here. Nice body fake. What a shot.
40th minute here at BMO Stadium for the near post, headed away. Bogusz will take it back. Heinz Tillman, a little in that border of the 18-yard box. Rivas with the whistle. A few steps back for Denis Bouanga. Tillman on the run, looking for the near post. It was, well, it was Hollingshead, just couldn't reach it.
Yeah, it was clear and obvious they were going to try to find that near post.
A lengthy sequence of possession in that opposite third. Now Oliveira for Bouanga! What a save for Lundt! And it was a beautiful finish.
The second one, quick transitions going forward. The Uruguayan put a beautiful pass for Denis Bouanga. What a difficult finish by number 99. It wasn't easy.
Just been second best, not their usual sharpness as far as being brave, finding these spaces.
Here's Coco, lets it rip! That was a stinger, knuckled away by Bürki.
Houston do a good job here of winning this one back, and Gaines plays it forward. That's the key. Finds Coco Carrasquilla in the far half space, and you know he can strike from distance, and Bürki does well. This one's knuckling just a bit. Passes across. We saw the one that released Coco, and here, once again, pushing his way into the box.
Sviatchenko, Dorsey, that's a better cross. Sabas! Oh! Stopped by Roman Bürki. Almost brought Houston back into it.
Dorsey gets wide and serves in a wonderful ball, and it's Sebas Ferreira right on the doorstep. And he nods it down, and
in MLS Next Pro, Blessing, Kowalczyk has a go! Bürki does enough.
See Blessing just getting in the space to Kowalczyk, and at this point playing against a St. Louis City team that's dropped a bit deeper.
Match winning run. Sviatchenko gets the cross off. Ferreira gets his head on it.
Now makes his way back out onto the pitch.
Ferreira to Moreno. To Schmidt. Well, the Totland didn't actually make way. More on that in a second. McKenzie Gaines stings it at the goal mouth. It's not saved. Oh, and it's missed. It's missed by Blessing.
Starts with Schmidt just going with the overlap, and Gaines gets the edge here, and it takes a deflection off the hand there of Bürki, and then it just drops right on the doorstep, and it's just begging for someone to come over and knock it on frame. Ferreira throws himself at it, and
Lund, oh, it's a nutmeg into Rosales on his right. And the great save from Bürki. But highlight reel stuff there from Robin Lund.
For his first goal, and Rosales deserved it of the opportunity here because he has put on quite the shift in every match, and the one-time Meg right there. But Rosales making the run in behind that central position.
Bucks off. Harvey into the area, cutting inside. Carlos Harvey, save from Bürki, and Oluwaseyi directing his effort wide.
And again, it's just the teamwork here and the movement off the ball. Carlos Harvey has played the entire match at full force down that right-hand side. And you see the passing. It's Michael Boxall getting in on the action. Both the defenders want to move forward and get in and join in on this.